So I arrived in Abisko and I'm going to be on my way. Got to go underneath the main road here. Not sure if you can see, yeah, all the snow up there, but it's beautiful here, and this is just the start. This route that I've taken today is on the west side of Kungsleden. So this first part is not on the official Kungsleden, so I'm avoiding all the people. So there's the river is just down here and I'm on the west side of it. And I got to tell you, my pack weight is fantastic. I can hardly feel my pack on my back. So 10 kilos, well, there's no more to say. It's going to be a great day. The trail's pretty rocky in this section. I just came through a damp area, but my feet are still dry at the moment. So finally got my wet feet. So they're all soaked. It was pretty wet coming up there. So I'm up at about 500 meters now and climbing. Just look at this. It's beautiful. I'm working my way up this way. I had to put my legs down on my trousers. I found some ticks on my legs. I'm at the moment I'm at 617 meters elevation. Still climbing, but it's sort of evening out a little bit at the moment, and I'm headed in that direction. It's cloudy, but very nice. There's no rain, not at the moment, and I've got these views of the mountains with snow on them. Couldn't be any better. I'm on a course of 257 degrees, so it looks like I'm heading in the right direction, so I'm on the right trail. So this is my lunch. I've got some cream cheese on some crisp bread and some Vegemite on the top, and this is my view. Not a bad view for eating your lunch at. So I'm heading up in that direction and no one's here. So this was a good idea to go west of the trail so I could be on my own. In this direction, and there should be a hut over here. I can see some buildings there, but I gotta come up this now and over the other side, because I'm supposed to be camping on the other side tonight, so this will be exciting. I'll see how long this takes me. So this is where I'm pitched for tonight. I didn't have time to get up over the pass, so I'm going to have to stay here, and then I'll go up tomorrow. tomorrow morning I've got to go up here. It'll take me a couple of hours to get over. So tomorrow I have to walk across here, over to this bush, and then over here, and then to get over there, and then apparently I've got to walk up this pass here and up over there. So that'll take me a couple of hours apparently over the other side, and then 8 kilometers down to the next felt station, and then from there I want to do another 24 tomorrow, so I'll be up early tomorrow. It'll be a long day. It's starting to rain a little bit now, and maybe some rain tomorrow. It's 6:30 in the morning. I just did my first stream crossing, so the water's pretty cold, so my feet are freezing now. So I had to sleep over on the backside of this felt station last night. When I came into camp, the weather was pretty bad and a storm came up, and so I had to pitch my tent and stay there. I talked to the guy in charge of the station here, and he said it wasn't a good idea. I went up over the pass because the winds were blowing about 20 kilometers an hour, and it was a bit dangerous. So you can see that the valley's covered by clouds at the moment, but up there there's a bit of blue sky. So now I've got to go up over this pass. You can see the waterfall over there, and yeah, I'm heading over that way over the pass. So I came from down there, waded across the stream, river, what do you want to call it, and then I've come up here. Nice little waterfall there. Heading up this way. I think I can see a cairn up there, so I must be going up that way there. So I just came up over this rise, and there's a whole heap of reindeer here. Beautiful. There's a reindeer up there too. So I wonder if they're guarding the way so I can't come up. Yesterday when I came through that area on the other side there, you can see where the waterfall is, and then all the water comes down and goes in all different directions. But yeah, that's where I really start getting wet feet. So you go in once and then you just walk through after that. Look at these reindeer just coming here now. This is so nice. So they waited for me to go, and then now they're going on their little walk now. I'm now at 840 meters elevation and still climbing. Heading up into the clouds. I just got to the summit of this mountain from base camp this morning. It's taken me 2 hours to get up here, and I'm at about 1150 meters elevation, and you can see I'm going this way down. I've done about 4 kilometers, and it's taken 2 hours to walk 4 kilometers. So hopefully the other 4 down to the other base camp down there, Mountain Hut, it should only take me, I don't know, it shouldn't take me 2 hours. So, and this should have been the leg that I did last night. So anyway, the weather's nice, it's not blowing, so it's good to be hiking. So this is the spot I had pointed out on my map to sleep last night. It's a perfectly flat spot. and I had good wind protection as well. It would have been really great. And down here you've got views of the water. So now I'm officially on the King's Trail on Kungsleden. So it took me 3.5 hours this morning to do the 8 kilometers and go up to the pass and down the other side. The other side was very hard going, very long and very wet, and I'm very wet. So now I'm just going to relax, I hope. So far, this is what the Kungsleden looks like. It's pretty damn wet, so all this business about the fire bans up here, I don't think it's ever been necessary just in this area anyway. There's a lot of water. But the weather's with me, which is nice. Sun's coming out every now and again and going away again, which is good. I don't want to get too hot. So I'm just sitting here eating lunch and all these reindeer suddenly appeared. This is just amazing. So I'm heading over there for tonight where those huts are. So I'm not far from the huts now, and I'm gonna try and find somewhere to camp tonight when I get over there. Not a bad view. I'm just about ready for bed now. I just wanted to add a couple of things. Wanted to talk a little bit about yesterday and today. So yesterday when I got into the mountain hut, the guy in charge of it, he advised me not to go up to the pass yesterday afternoon. When I got in, it was about 4:30. And when I got in, it started to really blow a gale, and it was raining hard as well. So he said that this was going to continue all night and it wouldn't be advisable to go up there. He said then I was looking at 20 kilometers an hour winds up there, so it wouldn't have been fun at all, and it would have been a bit dangerous. So I took his advice and I found a place just out the back of the huts, and I slept there the night. So I got up this morning at yeah, it was pretty early. It's daylight here about 2:30 in the morning. I got up about 5ish, and I was away at 6:30. Went through the stream, got wet feet from yeah, right from the morning. A good start. Anyway, that was all right. And yeah, I climbed the pass, and as you will see on the videos, there was some reindeer, and I mean, it was just beautiful, and a beautiful pass. I really advise anyone that's going to do the King's Trail or Kungsleden to take this dog leg that I did and do it. It was about 14 kilometers to the mountain hut from Abisko, and from the mountain hut over to where I joined Kungsleden this morning was 8 kilometers, but it was really hard. It was very, very hard. It rained all the way up, and it was pretty tough on my legs. And then when I got down the other side, then I had to go through some forests, and it was nearly like half overgrown, and it was wet. So I didn't only just get wet feet, I got wet trousers, everything. And it took 3.5 hours just to climb that pass and get over the other side. But I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Fantastic views, and thanks Ib that recommended this side trail to me. So then after that, I did about another 22 to this site where I am now. So I did 30 k's today, and 30 k's of mountain climbing and rocks and all this water. It's pretty hard yakka, so I'm finished. So I'm going to go to bed now. Just thought I'd give you an update. Good morning. This is my third day. There was a lot of wind last night. It really stormed all night and rained all night, and it was just pushing in the sides of the tent in, and, but it was coming out again, no problem. The duplex had performed very well, so I was very happy. So there was no problems, nothing wet. It's just after 8 in the morning, and I'm starting out on my third day. I'm on my way up over this mountain pass, and I believe on the other side there's a mountain hut which should be about halfway for today. So I'm looking at getting some lunch there and then continue on to Sälka, I believe it's called. Bit strange this weather here, but that's what it's like in the mountains. All of a sudden you get rain, and then the next minute clears up and it's fine. So last couple of hours I've been able to just walk in a wind jacket, but before that I had to put on all my wet weather gear because it just started pouring rain. And we'll see what happens when we get up here. It'll probably rain. The pass I went over on Saturday morning, it just rained and rained up there. I got over the other side and then it stopped. Nice little crossing here. My feet got a little bit wet. So I'm going up this way, and then just over there's a bridge so I can get over this water. Nice location here. I'm not going to stop here. That's where I came from. And the bridge there. And I won't be going over it either. I'm continuing on so I can get to Singi. So this is pretty cool. I just came that way up from the hut. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a waterfall up there. It's just fantastic. And so now I'm going this way up over that pass. I'll just stick my finger up there. Here we go. Up here, there's a hut up there. I was watching another video once. There was a girl that came up here, and then it was just white out from the snow, so she had to stay there for quite a few hours before she could continue on. I just had lunch here, just outside the hut. And this is my view I had. Beautiful. So I'm off now. So I just got on the other side of the hut, and this is the view that presented itself for me. It just gets prettier, this place. It's so huge. So beautiful. I've never seen anything so beautiful. So I just stopped here for a break. There was a group in front of me playing some music loud on their iPhone, so I just wanted to get away from them. I just can't get over how pretty this place is, and big, huge. I can understand with all the snow melting that there's so much water up here. And yet another beautiful view. at a bar, and food bar, having a drink of water, looking at the views. The trail goes this way. Out that way. So I've just passed the mountain hut at Singi, and now I'm heading this direction towards Kebnekaise. Around the corner and saw all this. This is just huge. Just came that way. What's killing me is all these bloody rocks twisting my knees. This is all right here. But other places it's just rocks and you're just hopping from one rock to the other rock, and my knees are just taking a real bashing. This is just huge. Look at the waterfalls over there. So I'm heading in that direction towards Kebnekaise. You've really got to watch it here. Well, the whole trail basically. If you ask me to say one word about Kungsleden, I'll say rocks. So that's the way I came from. The sun's just come out, a little bit of rain coming down. Heading that direction. I think I'm about 4 kilometers from Kebnekaise now. I know you can hardly hear me because of the wind, but that's the valley I just came through. Kebnekaise is out that way, you can't see it. And I'm heading this way. Someone camping over there. And I'm on my way down now into the Kebnekaise. This is Kebnekaise, yeah, mountain hut, and last night I stayed up here. I got in pretty late. I was tired. There was a restaurant here. There was a bar with a beer for me. So that's what I did. I could have a shower. And I got into the restaurant at 8:30 last night and ate some good old mountain food with some nice company. So that's the update for the moment. Good morning again. So I thought I'd just update you all. like I said, last night I got in late and all I wanted to do was get a bed, get something to eat. So I did that. I didn't sleep much. There was a lot of noise in that dorm. And the kitchen was right underneath, so about 4 o'clock this morning they started baking bread, I think. Making a hell of a racket. Playing some music too, I think. But anyway. I'm glad I stopped there. I'm glad I had a real decent feed. And I really enjoyed it. And also the beer. And a glass of red wine I had with my dinner. So that was nice. You can see in the background is, I think it's over here, Kebnekaise. I'm not going up there now. I've had some knee issues. It's alright on the flat, but when also when I'm ascending, when I'm climbing, it's fine. But when I'm descending, when I'm going down, it's just giving me so much pain. So it's not a good idea to do this, so I'm not going to. I'm alright about it. I was looking forward to it, but that's how it is. So now I've got some time up my sleeve, so I'm just sort of taking it easy on my way to Nikkaluokta. I'm going to get there about a day before, so I was supposed to get my bus on Thursday, but I think I'm going to do a overnight somewhere in between and do an overnight on get the bus in on tomorrow. My ticket's reserved on the bus for Thursday, but I think I'll still be able to use it. And then when I get into Kårsavagge, I'll just try and find somewhere to either put my tent up, or I'm booked in for the hotel. I might be able to get them to give me an extra night on the Wednesday. I'll see what happens. So that's the update. Vegetation is changing now, getting below the forest line. Still very rocky. So this is the rock trail, the King Rock Trail. There's just rocks and rocks and rocks. So, if my sources are correct, this little hut down here is like a restaurant or something. It actually sells reindeer burgers. So it's lunchtime. So I hope that's it. And I think I'm soon only about 5 kilometers out of Nikkaluokta. Not sure what my plans are yet. I'll see if this is the restaurant and then take it from there. And this is what the view is behind me. You can still see Kebnekaise over on the right. So this is my reindeer burger. That reindeer burger was great. I loved it. Definitely didn't taste like beef. It tasted like reindeer. I'm coming to a close with my hike. It's not taking me as long as it was supposed to. Okay, the day for Kebnekaise, I guess if you added that on, it would have taken me a day extra, but 5 days. This is the 5th day, and it's coming to a close. So I'll video again when I get a little bit closer to the finish. I think I'm going to go into Kårsavagge and find a campground for tonight and do some sightseeing tomorrow. Not once on this hike since, for 5 days ago, from Abisko to Nikkaluokta, not once have I had the need for any sort of insect repellent. The only time I've seen insects is in this area here, and they haven't really bothered me. I'm just trying to think of the things that I haven't used. There's some mud here. I haven't used my sunglasses. I haven't used sun cream. I haven't used my dry socks. I've just had my Singi toe socks on all the time, and I've used my darn tough socks, the warm ones, at night when I'm sleeping. I had plenty of food. Definitely did not need any more food. And because I'm cutting my, the hike is not taking as long as I had anticipated, I've got food to take home. Plus, I had that reindeer burger, and I had that nice feed last night in the restaurant. And I had reindeer there as well, but it was smoked reindeer. The Garmin GPS was not necessary at all, which was also advised to me, but I took it anyway, but it's not necessary. Also my shorts, didn't use my shorts at all, and I wouldn't have needed them because these montane pants, you can just roll them up to your knees, and they're just like shorts. What else was there? There was something else. I have to think about it, come back to. Now I know what it was. It was the extra battery pack. I didn't need it. I haven't even used up the first one. If you just have the iPhone on flight mode, then the one, I think it's called 10,000 Anchor. It's more than enough, and that's like for 5 days. I just wanted to say to Marco that my quilt was fantastic, really great. I'm very, very happy with it, very comfortable. It lofted really, really well. No complaints at all. Yeah. I can't remember if I said it already, but I didn't use my tripod or my stick pit. So I can see the finish up there, so it'll soon be all over. I also wanted to say that I haven't had one single foot issue at all. No blisters, no problem. In the first couple of days my feet were wet all the time during the day. They dried out at night, the shoes did, the socks did. I had no condensation in the tent at all. Surprisingly, even though it rains and blows a lot, the air didn't seem to be moist. So all in all, it's been a great time. Thanks for joining me. it'll be soon over. So here it is, the famous gate to Nikkaluokta, and I made it. So now I'm just waiting for the bus to get in. It's 2 o'clock, doesn't get in till 4:45, so I've got a bit of a wait here.